for them. And Dartmouth, of course, as we said, they have a lot of returners here. Haven't played a game yet so far this year, and they come down here to snowy Lewisburg, Pennsylvania, as we get ready to go here from Christy Matthews Memorial Stadium. Mitchell Meyers in the circle for Dartmouth, and for Bucknell, of course, it's going to be Brendan Coyle, who was winning over 50%, and ball still bouncing around here, and looks like going after it for Bucknell will be Coyle, still knocking around, and Bucknell picks it up. It gets into the stick of Gandolfo, and then Gandolfo goes down. Ball still up. There's already a flag here just several seconds into the game. Bucknell, ball pops out and picked up by the big green, and we're going to have Hopkins, who had a great year last year as a freshman. Just his first goal of the year. Only his fourth shot as well, but now we'll head back to the face-off circle. The face-off Bison. Looks like we will be backing up the big green. They were getting a little bit too anxious there, a little too close to the field. Bucknell as well backing up here. Yeah, they are very far back now, so shouldn't be an issue. And we'll head back to the face-off circle. As we said, it's Mitchell Meyer in there going up against Coyle, and that one picked up by the big green, and they will have their first full offensive possession of the year. But however, it's stolen away by Bucknell. John Young, the long stick midfielder from Houston, Texas, and Bucknell mustered on it. So Bucknell with an early 2-0 lead, 12:41 remaining here in period number 1, and Coyle will head back to the face-off. Bison, as he will go against Mitchell Meyer. And now it's picked up by Coyle again. Coyle already over 50% of the year. Maybe he's going to have a go. No, he goes for the pass. He shoots. He scores. Bucknell up to an early 3-0 lead. Just 2:30 into this game. And notching that goal, that was Beeger for Bucknell. Beeger is second of the year, and the assist goes to the face-off man, Brendan Coyle. Look at him dashing down here and making the perfect pass on the doorstep. 5-hole once again. Bucknell 3-0 early on here, and a perfect start if you're a Bison fan. And those that were brave enough to make the trek, we did get some snow here, probably about 3 or 4 inches in Lewisburg last night, as you can probably tell, on the sides of the field. And Brendan Coyle making quick work once again of Meyers there for Dartmouth, and Bucknell with another early left to go help on Doolin. When he left, Hopkins just slides over onto the doorstep and finishes with some class there as well. So Bucknell 4-0 early on. 11:39 remaining in quarter number 1. It'll once again be Coyle versus Meyers. And Coyle, once again, just quick work, gets the ground ball himself and looks to go start Bucknell into the possession here. And he's getting double teamed. Ball has not popped out yet somehow. Excellent stick work by Coyle. He finds Striano, and now Coyle's going to get off of the field here, and Bucknell will set the on their sideline. Coyle will look to win another face-off here early on with just 10:43 remaining. Bucknell already up 5-0. Looks like maybe there could be a switch in cage, at least some warming up here from Mason Morrell, the junior from Atlanta, Georgia, for the big green. Ball pops up, and Bucknell once again, it's Coyle. Coyle almost getting hit there. Now Coyle making his way up. He once again shoots. Oh, that one hit off of the near side crossbar. First shot on cage of the day, I believe, for the big green. Goes in. But we'll head back to the face-off circle where Bucknell has been rather successful thus far today, Brendan Coyle. And that one pops up. It might be Mitchell Meyer's first win of the day, and he does get to it. Gandolfo gets the ground ball, and now dashing up the field, Davis looking to get a second one. Top shelf. Knocks it down in Dartmouth. The crowd back into it a little bit here. What little crowd they do have with the snow, of course. They do knock that one down, and Bucknell now is going to call a timeout here with 4:20 remaining, and we'll stay here through this one as Dartmouth tries to gain a little bit of that momentum. And look at this goal here. Short, sweet, and to the point. Beat him with speed. An excellent goal from the senior. Trying to get the big green back in this game as we see there snow-covered seats here at Christy Mathewson Memorials in the face-off circle here once more. It'll be Coyle. Coyle's going up against Gandolfo now. Looks like we made a change in the circle here. Vincent Gandolfo, excuse me. Not Peter, different. And it's picked up by Bucknell, and a huge hit at midfield. And it will be Dartmouth ball. Bucknell really took a lick that time. It was long stick midfield, Cameron Brown at the back post there. And if you're Zanelli, that's not exactly an easy save by any stretch of the imagination. One-on-one in that case. He's got about 5 different places he can go. And we'll head back to the face-off circle as Coyle now looking to pick this one up. It bounces around. Bucknell has a long stick chasing after it. That's number 12, Jack Morvillo. And now down go several players, and this will be Bucknell ball now, as several players took a touch that ball up into the top right corner, fooling almost the netminder for the Big Green, Sam Cooper. And now back into the face-off circle will be Mitchell Meyers. It's been quite a fast start here in Lewisburg. Certainly not something that we maybe expected with the weather, but Coyle now trying to get his own ground ball, and once again Coyle wins it himself, and he's just so calm and cool while he's getting chased here, especially double teamed, and he dishes this one off and easily gives it to Hans Huber. Guess that's definitely a big thing you want there in your face-off, man. Calm, cool, and collected. Except for maybe catch the initial pass, but it was low, so not really easy to do in that case, especially under pressure. And the hard ride does it again for Bucknell. Those points off turnovers, goals off turnovers, excuse me, in any sport for that matter, but especially in lacrosse, so key. And Bucknell, once again, will head back to the face-off circle where they are 9 of 11 so far today, and down goes. That one's, and we're going to have a lot of action here, and Bucknell is going to have the ball. Looked like somebody pushed over Bucknell's face-off man, Brendan Coyle. Little cross-checking action. Head back to the face-off circle, where, of course, on the day, Bucknell is 8 of 10. And that's all Brendan Coyle, and he looks to win another one here. He almost gets knocked over. Ball is rolling around, goes under the feet of several players. Still no one on it. It's a scrum in the middle of the field almost right now. And we are going to have a stoppage of play, and it will be Bucknell ball. By being aggressive, dashing towards the cage, and then an excellent cut, keeping your toes off the line there by Colin McGill, and the junior knows what to do from there. 12:51 remaining. 3-goal game again here from Christy Mathewson. And now a win here for Mitchell Meyers. Meyers winning just the third of the day here for the Big Green. Coyle's been very successful, but you can't spar from an advanced angle. Quite a finish there from Peter Lapina, the senior from Manhasset, New York. And back to the face-off circle we go with 9:17 remaining. We have ourselves a ball game here. And it's picked up once again by the Big Green, and could be some shades here. Bucknell wanting to avoid too much momentum, keeping it mostly on their side. As we said, that's how things kind of rolled last few games for Bucknell. No one rotates for Bucknell. Looks like it's supposed to be Pickering, but Pickering slipped and fell on this cold turf surface, and no one was home. So an easy goal out in front was Paradine. Moving the players once again, getting a little bit too antsy. And we'll head back to the face-off circle. Bucknell, they've lost the last couple here after Coyle won 8 of the first 10. He's about 50% on the year, a little over. Into the top left corner. Mitchell Meyers, the captain in the face-off circle, and Bucknell's Coyle wins this one, and he dishes it off to Striano, who's going to have a little bit of a chance to dash here. He does have a look. Now it goes back to the long stick of Bucknell. So Bucknell storming back here. The 9-6 lead, 15 first half goals. 3:01 remaining here, and another win for Coyle, who's looking to continue to assert his dominance in the face-off circle, and he has. Now he has it on the far side. See if he elects to go in and play some offense. He does set a screen here for Bucknell, and now he's going to make his way out. And Bucks clears for Bucknell, 21 ground balls for Bucknell. Dartmouth with 12 shots, but they've been effective with their shots, already scoring 6 goals, just 3 saves for Bucknell. As we're going to head back to the face-off circle, where once again Coyle will head up against Mitchell. I believe it's Mitchell Meyers in there. Get you a confirmation here in a second. It is not Mitchell Meyers. It is Vincent Gandolfo. And Gandolfo trying to get his first win. But, oh, Coyle just missing that one, running over it. And Dartmouth does get to the ball. And it's stolen away, however, by Bucknell. The Bucknell hard ride has a chance here to make up for Max Nolan. So, a 2-goal game and a reinvigorated bench here for the Big Green. And once again, they have to tell the teams to move out of the box. But either way, now Coyle trying to get his some momentum back for Bucknell. Ball bouncing around. It's popped up and picked up finally by the long stick for Dartmouth. That's Gogan. And now it's back to the netminder. He runs into the open space. And once he gets about 2 feet of space, he knows how to finish. And Will Hopkins, he's got a 5-piece now. And Bucknell back to the face-off circle. And that time, once again, Vincent Gandolfo getting the best of Brendan Coyle. And almost a bad pass from Gandols after Dartmouth cut it to just 2 about 3 minutes ago. We have 8:33 remaining here. And it will be Big Green ball there as Gandolfo wins another one. Coyle not nearly as effective here in the second half. Gandolfo, Luxembourg, Pennsylvania, blowing a lot of that snow around, that snow drift type syndrome here. But Bucknell warming things up late. 3 goals in a row after Dartmouth cut it to 2. And now Bucknell winning the face-off. Coyle, who'd lost several in a row. But Bucknell, are they going to keep this ball in play? They cannot, so the Bison turn it over. More from Hickory, North Carolina. Probably not exactly loving this whole snow situation here. And it'll be Bucknell ball there as Gandolfo committed a violation. And it is officially snow squalling here. Bucknell. Dartmouth trying to shine a little bit here, but Bucknell still leads it by 3. Just 9 seconds remaining here, unless something rather crazy happens. Although Coyle did get a quick face-off win earlier in a run down the field, but not much of an effort. Both players there. Looks like it is Mitchell Meyers back for Dartmouth. And there's going to be 5 seconds, and it's a high pass of at least maintaining their 3-goal advantage here. They have a little bit of breathing room, but the Dartmouth Big Green are not going away easily. They certainly are not, as they notched one there right at the end of quarter number 3 off the stick of Nate Davis for his first hat trick in his first game of the year. And Paradine had one as well. But the Big Green, it's Mitchell Meyers winning that face-off, and they will start with possession time. It's just too hot to handle. And a 2-goal advantage, and now 2 straight for the Big Green. And the momentum is back on their sideline here. Bucknell needing a face-off win. Coyle chasing after it, brooming it down the field. He drops it. Now he picks it back up, and he tries to get the successful clear. There's a man behind him. I mean, look how calm and cool he is. He's just looking almost like he's running through Huffnagel Park in downtown Lewisburg. And wagging his finger there, right on time, the pass. And Bucknell back up by 3 again, 13-10. 11:03 remaining here in this one. As that one pops up, and Mitchell Meyers making quick work. He makes the pass to Davis, and now are they going to answer right away? No, it looks like they will within 2. 13-11. We've had our fair share of goals, our fair share of physicality and extracurriculars as well, and things are getting tense here. See if Bucknell can, and that's going to be a hold on Bucknell, surely. It will be a hold on Brendan Coyle. face-off man who started off rather effective here today, and not that he hasn't been effective. He's still done a good job, about 50-50 probably, but wasn't quite the knockdown celebration in Lewisburg thus far. See if Coyle can win himself a face-off, maybe get Bucknell more of a lead, but Mitchell Meyers has been no easy test here, and he wins that one once again. Meyers, of course, was an all-Ivy League player last year, as he had the second-best face-off percentage in the Ivy League. So he's certainly no slouch. But man, Vincent Gandolfo. Gandolfo, of course, a junior from Lloyd Harbor, New York. Also attended IMG Academy for some prep school. But we will have a face-off. 4:50 remaining in this game to decide the first career matchup between the Big Green and the Bison. And Coyle picks it up for Bucknell, and he tries to get down, and he has a lot of room to work with here. See if Coyle has the okay to shoot. He does not. He goes behind the cage to Michael Meyer, and Bucknell's going to set some offense up, and you have to say they need to a 2-goal lead. Dartmouth are going to have to go quickly and try to score quickly here, but as long as Bucknell can hold possession of the ball, especially they win this face-off here, Bucknell has a decent opportunity to run the timeout as long as they don't give up a... And Coyle brooming it around, but it's picked up by Dartmouth. What a huge win there on the face-off. And that's once again Vincent Gandolfo, who finds his way down the field. It goes out in front. And Bucknell